Episode 4 of Sirens begins with a flashback to Simone's interview with Michaela for a position as an assistant. Simone looks quite different here, wearing casual clothes and sporting tattoos. Simone describes how she quit law school because it wasn't really for her. She only really pursued it because her mother once called her a future lawyer. Michaela and Simone then bond over their mutual traumatic pasts. Michaela takes her to Barnaby and then offers her the position. At this point, we then skip forward to the present where Ethan is proposing to Simone. Simone asks him why he thought bringing her father here was a good idea, and he replies that it's a grand gesture and he wants to commit to her. This is when Michaela enters and Bruce suddenly seems to recognise her. He hugs her and seems to mistake the girl for Devon's mother, Andrea. Michaela turns the attention back to the proposal, but Simone says she can't do this and runs away. Peter is making his clam chowder in the kitchen when he hears about the proposal from his staff. Simone enters in tears and the staff leave. Peter apologises for the kiss again and Simone agrees to keep it a secret. Michaela heads to the main house and is told that a photographer from Vanity Fair is waiting for her. She tells him to wait and meet Simone instead. They have a heart-to-heart where Michaela describes how her life changed so much after marriage, and if she divorces Peter, she loses the preservation and the Avery. She then tells Simone she wants her to chair the foundation in New York, and Simone is overjoyed to hear this and thanks Michaela. Meanwhile, everyone minus Simone and Michaela has Peter's clam chowder dinner in the house. Ray and Morgan get into a bit of an argument over Devon here, and Michaela comes down and tells Ethan he can go and see Simone. Peter then invites Bruce and Raymond to the gala, and when they realise a famous baseball player is going to be there, Devon agrees for all of them to stay. Michaela then finds Peter's personal phone in the kitchen and sees one number is being called repeatedly. She calls a number and realises it belongs to Peter's son. Peter and Bruce then head inside, while upstairs Simone tells Ethan that he doesn't really know her. She says she last saw her father in court, where he lost custody of her due to negligence and child abuse. Ethan doesn't seem to digest the fact that he's been broken up with, and outside Devon is waiting with Ray and Morgan. Ray tells Morgan how hard Devon worked to take care of Simone, and when Ethan finally leaves, Simone speaks to Devon alone. Despite seeing how bad Bruce's condition actually is, Simone doesn't want to talk to him or see him. She blames him for her mother's death and her own suicide attempt. When Devon brings up the fact that Simone isn't taking her meds anymore, Simone reveals that her doctor weaned her off them. She's actually recovered from PTSD, but she couldn't tell Devon because she would get upset. She knows Devon needs to feel like she's taking care of Simone, and Devon gets upset and tells Simone she won't be helping her anymore. Devon tries to run on the beach to get some space, but Ray, Morgan and Eddie run after her. Ray tries to show concern for Devon, but she tells him to go back to his wife. She crudely tells him that she only sleeps with him when she wants to hate herself. Meanwhile, Peter and Bruce end up talking about death and family. Bruce suddenly gets agitated though when Peter gives him a smoke and begins asking for Devon. Michaela calms him down and sends Simone to find Devon, and Bruce starts talking to Michaela as if she's Andrea, Devon and Simone's mother. He apologises for failing her, and Michaela in turn opens up about her own trials with pregnancy. Bruce tires out and eventually goes to sleep, and after this Peter apologises to Michaela for not being able to have kids. He then reveals the truth about going to his grandchild's christening, and Michaela says she knows and she understands. They make up, but Peter slips up and reveals that Simone knew about it. Simone comes across Ethan here while looking for Devon, and he's drunk and calls her a monster, continuously rambling and edging closer to the cliff. Simone tries to stop him, but he falls off, and Devon hears his scream from the beach. Simone runs back to the house and tells Michaela and Peter, who in turn call 911. The photographer, who's been waiting for Michaela all this while, then enters the room. He insists that Michaela see a photograph and it's a picture of Peter kissing Simone, which is where episode 4 comes to an end. So episode 4 of Sirens is chaotic in a positive kind of way. With more characters coming into the fray, conversations are more dynamic and relationships are put to the ultimate test. Scenes move faster here and the episode has more energy compared to the previous ones. Simone is forced to see her father again, and after everything we hear about her past, I can actually see why she doesn't want to show up for him now. In fact, it kind of turns Devon's arguments on its head, which is quite an interesting way of reframing this one. For the first time, the series gives Simone's perspective more weight, and Michaela also seems a lot less sinister than she did before. The entire conversation about medicine and PTSD dives into the sisters' relationship and unpacks quite a few layers there too. It's very nicely done, and both actresses do a great job here. And on the other hand, Peter and Michaela's patch up seems a bit too easy, but with that cliffhanger, things are definitely going to blow up soon in the finale, which is up next. Thanks for watching, and do let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Smash a like or subscribe to the channel, your support is very much appreciated. I'm Greg Wheeler, and from all of us over here at The Review Geek, we'll see you on the next video.